Um, my mother is a strong woman. She's a very strong woman. It all started when she was forced to give birth 3 months early to my brother. And from there, she had two miscarriages. And then I came along 2 months early. So early on, she showed me her strength. One Sunday morning at 13, I received this prophetic word about ORU, Oral Roberts University, to be exact. And so I figured, okay, God's telling me to go here, I need to go. And so when the time came, I packed my bags and went to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Left home, left my mom. And it was a little scary at first because I realized, she was the strength that I was looking at this whole entire time. And so now it's game time. I really have to go on my own with this. And, I'd studied the hermeneutics, the logistics of Christianity, everything. It was fun to me, learning the deepness of Christianity. And so out of that, we also started a rap group, a couple of my friends that I met. And it reminds me of a story. I have a story that really altered my world. As a Christian rap group at ORU, you feel like you have to uphold the standard. And so we went in, and even in our rhymes, we had hermeneutics. This is what you say in the Hebrew, yada, yada, yada. It was crazy, right? In retrospect. But then we were like serious fireball rappers. Like, yeah, you're going to get this word. So we went on, and it was in the projects in Tulsa, Oklahoma, North Tulsa to be exact. And we're just rapping, and we looked like we came out of a video shoot with Puff Daddy. It was ridiculous. But, we really thought we were making a change. And so after it was all said and done, and the people there in the project community, they listened, and it was like, okay, I think we made a connection here. So let me go ahead and pass out my CDs and talk more about Jesus, because that's what they need. And so I remember specifically this 8-year-old kid. He came up to me, and he's like, oh, you guys were great. And I was like, thank you. And we'd have already given out all of our CDs. I didn't have any more. And so he was like, do you have any more CDs? And I was like, you know what? Wait right there. I'm going to go to my car, and I'm going to give you my last CD. It's my personal CD, but you can have it. He felt great, and I went back to my car thinking, oh, man, I am doing him a great deed. And so handed him the CD, and he said thank you, and he went off. And his brother met him halfway and was like, oh, what you got? He was like, I got his last CD. They ran out. And so his brother was happy too. And he's like, oh, but wait a minute. How are we going to listen to a CD if you don't have a CD player? And so the 8-year-old kid was like, well, we can go over grandma's. And his brother, who I'm assuming was about 12, says, oh, well, okay, cool, because they turn the lights out where we live, and we don't have anything to eat as well. And that crushed me, because here I am giving him the logistics of the Old Testament through my lyrics, and they don't have nothing to eat or no lights. And so it was right then and there that I realized I need to help more. So since that day, God's really been challenging me to listen more, slow to speak. They don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I took that and I applied it. I was like, okay, I need to be more relational, get more relationships versus trying to convert someone. And when I came to House of Prayer, that was one of the main elements that I saw right away. Just everyone was so relational. It was they cared about you, the person, before you even heard the sermon. And then I got into connect groups, and it was the same. Normally when you get in small groups at church, you're thinking, okay, this is a Bible study. And it was, but I've met so many great people through these small groups that, it speaks more to me than any sermon could, because you just realize someone actually is caring about you and listening, as opposed to trying to make you them. I'm Jason Tyree. This is my God story.